Chris and Dan show. How's it going? Hey, believe it or not, this is a comment from a year ago.
A
I'm
year
sorry.
ago.
I'm sorry.
my goodness, we didn't wait too long on that one.
But it's proof that we're here for you guys still. If you're here for us, we're here for you. So,
Okay.
Norman Rich, he replied to a Wu-Tang Clan song we did, which Wu-Tang does really well. They don't do well right away, but they do well long term. It's just the
All right.
views build up. They got crazy fan base, man, and the fan base grew up with them, like me, from high school till present. And Wu Tang is really cool because they know about all this stuff Kanye's talking about. They've been talking about this stuff, but the way they don't get canceled is they throw so much slang in their lyrics. Like, it's too much for the media to decipher. So they're like, we'll leave them alone. But
Basically, what you're saying is we have no idea what they're saying, so we'll just
they're
let it
basically
go.
speaking in code.
Yeah.
And the hardcore fans know. And their fan base is so diverse, man. From the streets to like corporate exec offices and biotechs and everywhere in between. Wu-Tang
All right.
is like a staple. So here's one with lyrics. So thank you very much, Norman Rich. A Better Tomorrow. And this is like from the late 90s, but it's still applicable today. And the lyrics are on screen because Wu-Tang's hard to follow, Chris. But this one, I don't know if you'll. Well, I'm not going to ruin it for you. Here we go.
Yo, this goes for all my brothers and sisters locked down, for all my peoples incarcerated, for those who ain't make it. Yo, in the housing, thousands seen early grave, victims of worldly ways, memory stays engraved. All my live brothers is locked down with high numbers. The young hunger blind to these lies, they die younger in this new world. The order slaughter men, women, and children. 10 feet gates surround the building.
Look at that. Late 90s, they're talking about New World Order, slaughter men, women, and children. 10 feet gates around the building, keep us sealed in. Oh my goodness. And we've all been quarantined the last 2 years.
Yeah, they're prophets.
And they're spraying people in China right now as we speak.
Yeah, prophets.
Wu-Tang are prophets, man. For real.
Yeah.
Shaolin monks.
Keep us sealed in the project. Life was like a Vietnam vet. Constant war, separate threats of enemy conquest. Crooked cops call my building complex. That's in the rumble. Streets are like a jungle. Can't let my cipher crumble. Vivid thoughts, devils resort to trick knowledge. They kick garbage, lust for chicks and quick dollars. I know the pain the game bring. I did the same thing. Spaced out in the staircase, performing a sting. It's hard to keep control. I bless those who seek a scroll, trying to reach a whole nation and break the sleeper hold. Not a role model.
Trying to reach the whole nation and break the sleeper hold. Damn. Inspector Deck is underrated.
So what he's saying there, at least the way I'm interpreting it, is, it's a uniparty in terms of political.
Yeah.
They're all after the same thing, more power and control.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. And he's trying to wake you up with slang.
Yep.
I walk a hard road to follow. I sold bottles of sorrow, then chose poems and novels. The gospel was told some souls to swallow whole. Mentally they fold, and they eventually sold the life and times. Deadly like the virus designed, but too minute to dilute the scientist's mind. You can't party your life away, drink your life away, smoke your life away, fuck your life away, dream your life away, scheme your life away. Cause your seeds grow up the same.
Because your seeds grow up the same way. Isn't this a message?
Like, apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Urban youth need to be hearing. Wow.
Cause your seeds grow up the same way.
A voice cries from the wilderness of the north. A representation of the families that lost one, or victims of incarceration, or other divisions of the family structure. Youths are injected with serums that leads to skin irritations. Babies being born with disfigurations, experimentations on the faces, their bare variations of mothers that carry the pain of blood-stained streets where sisters mourn and wail. Fifth brother's been slain from hails of gunfire. It lightly begins to rain. Screams of terror are hidden by the passing trains. This can't be little Hussein. His uncle cries as he drops to his nephew's side holding his cane. Just give me a name. shame on who has inflicted this bitter sickness and left us to witness.
Yo. Curses from war, innocent blood spills for days. Soothing godly ways, hands, Solomon praise. Tree of life, more precious than rubies, golden game. The wise shall flourish, inherit halls of fame. Crime visions in my blood got me locked in prison while we die hard living. People whine about religion, vision. Blow spinning, sinning, killing. What's revealing is a never-ending battle with no ending or beginning. Listen, zero process, progress become the hunted. America's most wanted, good life flaunted, wanted. Some love the speed, some satisfied need, some want to be down. Young gun seed, jungle breed, the strong must feed. Someone die, someone bleed, one flew astray, and it caught my little seed. Can it be the ice savage trife life? When we grab the knife, the righteous man was beat with many stripes, pipes. Taking my energy, breathe, but all the rest. Cause the good die young and the hard die best.
You can't party your life away, drink your life away,
Smoke your life away,
fuck your life away,
dream your life away.
scheme your life away. Cause your seeds grow up the same way.
Oh yeah, time out.
Cause your seeds
Yeah.
So I completely disagree with what he's saying there. You can do that. You won't accomplish much.
Well, he's saying if you don't want your seeds to grow up the same way, you can.
Well, okay. I didn't catch that part where he's making that until the end, right? At the beginning,
Yeah.
he says you can't do these things. Well, you actually
Right.
can do those things.
Yeah. But he says or cause your seeds grow up the same way.
And
So
that's
this is like back to our last video of PBD. This is a demand on Wu-Tang.
yeah, I suppose that's true. So
They're not timid, they demand.
and he's right. Okay, so yeah, I didn't consider the cuz. Yes, if you want your children to grow up and do something with their life, you can't lead with that example of those things.
Yeah.
You have to lead with a better example.
Well, even further than that, he's speaking to primarily urban youth, and he's saying this is already happening. It's
Oh.
not a hypothesis.
without a doubt.
So that's a demand at this point.
Cause your seeds grow up the same way. Cause your seeds grow up the same way. Cause your seeds grow up the same way.
Y'all bitches love dances and pulling down.
Oh, Rizza's like the mastermind of this whole group. This dude is crazy good, man. I think this verse is about women, particularly in the
Well,
in the hood.
it sounds like he's about to talk about stripping. So
Yeah, he's talking about women in the hood.
Up the same way.
Y'all bitches love dances and pulling down your pants while your man's on tour. You spending up his advances. Your friends ain't shit. All they do is drink, smoke, and suck dick. The whole project's are trapped in six. You either high school dropouts, 1 to 3 cop outs, 15 years old, shorty ass and top out, 99-cent beer drinking, pussy stinking, fucking so much your ass and titties start shrinking. New world order slave trade, minimum wage, Medicaid. Can the devil fool a Muslim nowadays? Inside my lab, I'm going mad. Took 2 drags off the blunts and started breaking down the flag. The blue is for the Crips, the red is for the Bloods, the white's for the cops, and the stars come from the clubs or the slugs that ignites through the night by the dawn early light. Why suns fight for the stripes?
As we dwell through this concrete hell, calling it home, I'ma say, take your time, young man, and build your own. Don't wind up like your old dad, still searching for them glory days he never had. So many bad wanna scheme for American dream. No more kings, the cash rule everything now. We going down. These babies looking up to us. It's up to us. The Million Man March MCs get on the bus. But envy, greed, lust, and hate separate. Build a devil mind state. Blood kin cannot relate no longer. Brothers, we unstable like Cain when he slew Abel, killing each
You
other.
can't party your life away, drink your life away, smoke your life away, fuck your life away, dream your life away, scheme your life away. Cause your seeds grow up the same way. Cause your seeds grow up the same way. Cause your seeds grow up the same way.
Thanks for watching.
So essentially,
Man, Wu-Tang.
to summarize the lyrics of that song, I think what I hear him saying is the government wants you dependent,
Yes.
and it's
And
not
this is
in
in the late 90s.
and that is not in your best interest.
Yes.
And that's what he's saying. That's what I take from that song,
Absolutely.
and I completely agree.
And that's why they're
100
uncancelable.
110%.
This is why they're uncancelable. I mean,
Oh.
they say things that would get you canceled. They still say the same things. 2022.
Yeah.
They're on a saint level, saint status. There are some people that can't get canceled.
So let's take that message and extrapolate. Do not give the government more power, whether it be over you or over others,
Hmm.
because they don't have your best interests in mind. They have their best interests in mind.
There you go.
Do with that what you will.
Do with that as you will. Oh, well, you buy this because a year ago this guy was curious. Norman Rich.
So Norman, I do like the message. I wasn't digging the beat a whole lot. It was very repetitive with very little change.
Would
But
you bump this in your car?
maybe if I had different music, maybe.
That's the Wu-Tang's kind of beats, like grimy.
Yeah, it's very. It was. And I guess you could say this about many songs, but it was very repetitive for me, anyhow.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That didn't grab me, the beat that they chose, but I did like the lyrics.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah,
it was a
no, the
good
lyrics are
message.
great.
Yeah, I
Well,
thought
and
it was a-
they would agree with you. It was actually Wu-Tang that said the dumb are mostly intrigued by the drum.
yeah.
But RZA produces and he's in the lab making crazy beats. But it's for if you like the grimy kind of beats, they bring a lot of martial art sound into it too. It's kind of cool.
Well, I actually can see that. I mean, I didn't think that, but no, you say that, I actually can see that.
Yeah, they're big martial arts Shaolin
Yeah,
monks.
I could see that in a kung fu movie in which it's dubbed.
That's what they grew up on. They're all
Okay.
like 70s babies.
Yeah, I could absolutely see that. I used to watch those as a kid as well.
Yeah, they're all they're all fans. All right, like, subscribe, comment, share. Thank you so much. Our next song is actually also from a year ago. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Bye bye.